My socks and shoes are soaked from yesterday. Sucks. It is day 70 walking from Mexico to Canada on the Pacific Crest Trail, which is crazy because it feels like it's flying by. And simultaneously kind of feels like I've been out here for an eternity, especially this section, the Sierra. I think we're nearing the end. Slightly unclear when it ends. We're definitely through the worst of it, like the really high elevation. Although, man, yesterday it was so hard. There's still a lot of snow. We were post-holing all fucking day. It's rough. It really is some of the hardest hiking I've ever done in my entire life. But day after tomorrow, we should be hitting Kennedy Meadows North, where maybe that's the end, I don't know. Going for 19.5 today, and I think it's gonna be another hard day. Let's do this. We gotta cross all of that somehow. I put my spikes on for that one, and I think we got another wet one to cross. Mosquitoes are bad down here. They're like biting my face while I'm trying to get across. Even though shoes are really damp from yesterday, still worth taking the boots off for this one. The mosquitoes are insane down here. Just changing my shoes. Getting me eaten alive. Alright, should I go first? Doesn't look like it's flowing. Just might be kind of deep. Fine, like barely to my shorts. But there's more. A lot more. Oh shit. I thought it was just this one and this one flowing together. But then there's another huge one up there. Look at them! Oh my god! A pretty big log. Should I cross it in my Crocs? And we're still not done. And more. The fun never ends on the PCT. By the way, I've been crossing all those logs in my Crocs, and the distraction of getting eaten alive by mosquitoes while you're doing it is fun. Oh no, don't like that one. Dude, the mosquitoes are so fucking bad. I can't imagine doing this trail in July or whatever people do for the John Muir Trail. Oh my god, it's like known that they're bad. Okay, pay attention here. They're so bad. Back on trail. So basically what happened is instead of crossing like one giant deep river that could have been, you know, chest high, we went upstream and crossed like a bajillion little small streams and logs. And top of CD Pass. That's it. 9,100 feet. A little anticlimactic as far as the views go, but it's a nice climb. Down we go. Micro spikes are on. Eventually we're gonna have to cross this, which is gonna be a deep ford. But we're like along the river for 3.5 miles, but it's all like steep snowbank down to the river, which is slow going. So we're keeping our eye out for like a log or something we can cross on in the next 3.5 miles. Okay, I guess we're trying to cross here, maybe? Great. Shit. Do we have to go back? So we crossed part of the river. The other side's way too deep. You want to say what happened?
I left my camera on top of the pass about 3.5 miles back. And it was some of the roughest 3.5 miles we've had the entire trail. I might have to go do a 4-hour round trip detour to go get my camera.
So we stopped and dropped, come up with a game plan, and wait to see. Sunday knows the people behind us, so she messaged them on her Garmin. Okay, so Jackson left his pack and went back to look for his camera. He thinks he knows where he left it, but it was a brutal few miles since then. So, I feel so bad for him. But we're hoping that at least the group behind us saw it, grabbed it, and they'll cross paths. Anyways, Sunday, stayed with Jackson's pack to wait for him. And me and Indy are gonna push forward. We got this big river ford coming up. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I said that or I named a video that a while ago, but that could literally be every video in the Sierra section. Ooh!
Oh well. What can we do?
Crocs are on. People have said this is the sketchiest one so far. Like comes up really high and it's obviously rushing. So definitely leaving my backpack straps unclipped, because if you fall over, start getting swept away, like your pack can get caught on stuff, so it can be really dangerous. But I did tighten the shoulder straps a little bit just because I'm worried the pack is gonna be like in the water, so I'm trying to get it as high as possible, and then I'll just lean forward. We'll have Indy go first, although he's taller than me, so, but it'll give me an idea.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, come back. Let's see. That started to seem deep. We're sketched out. We're gonna walk upstream a little bit and see. It's so hard to tell like where it's not as deep. Okay, we found a spot where it's like you could cross here and then again over here. It breaks it up. I think this is any better. It's a little bit shallow over here. Ooh. Definitely not as sketchy over on this part. We'll see you on the other side. That's another island right here. More river beyond it. We're just gonna keep going. Yeah.
It's pretty strong.
Alright, I think this is the last part. This is, so far, gone pretty good. Gotta put the camera on. Big river crossing done! The only thing that has gone smooth so far today. Well, it's maybe a lie, but it has been a rough day. Yesterday was hard, today is hard. And there's still more fun to go. We've got climb, a descent, I think another river crossing, another climb, another descent. And then we're gonna stop short from where we were originally gonna camp tonight, a couple miles, just because of Jackson's camera debacle. So, yeah, let's get this shit done. Top of the climb, dripping sweat. It is really hot. I don't know if I've said, but we're like in the middle of a heat wave right now, which is partially why we're not starting early for the post holing thing, because it doesn't really matter. too warm. It's gonna be post chilly any time of day. But damn, the sun is out right now. At least it ain't snow. Still wet though. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so this river is super deep. And there's a log, but it's like covered in water. Like deep flowing water for half the log. So I want to put Crocs on. But I also want to put my micro-spikes on. And I sort of did this jokingly at first, but I think it's actually gonna work. Micro-spikes?
Should I try micro-spikes
on my Crocs. It feels like a good idea right now. This is so ridiculous! Nice job, Indy. He's also he put his micro spikes on his sandals. Ooh, crap. I'm terrified right now.
I think it was really only about 5 steps for me that I had to get. It was only like 5 steps.
Well, 5 for you. I'm gonna have to do my side step.
Okay.
Fucking mosquitoes! This is really deep.
Yeah. Every step gets shallower.
Fucking mosquito. Fucking mosquitoes. Okay. Woo! Micro spikes and Crocs, baby. Camp. We only did 16.2 miles today, but man, it felt like a lot more. Ugh, it was a hard day. I already said that. Yesterday was a hard day. And honestly, you guys, like, you're only seeing a glimpse of it. Some of the really hard stuff I just can't even film. End of the day, we had a surprise river crossing. I was too tired to film. Started thundering. Mosquitoes all day. Mosquitoes came out of nowhere, dude. Like, there was no mosquitoes until today, and it was like off and on, but mostly on all day. I mean, they're on my tent right now. I shouldn't be complaining. Jackson's still not here. Jackson Sunday. He texted a little while ago saying that they're 3.5 out, so he'll probably be here like 7:38. It's been rough. I think it's rougher because we thought it was gonna get easier, but it's not really. It's just getting harder in different ways. We gotta do 20 tomorrow, and we really gotta do 20 tomorrow because the next day we're getting into town, and we got shit to do when we get to town. So tomorrow, let's hope it goes smoother. This is the trail. Day 71, 6 in the morning, and their feet are wet.
It's good because this is the warm-up. I'm really getting a video of me with all these thighs.
Yeah, and your nice white thighs. The trail. That looks deep. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Okay, just tucked my shirts on. Look at my shirts on. Oh, my legs are numb. This is not too strong. Get me out of here. that hurts. Good job. So exciting. Another one without an exclamation point. Kind of like, well, I don't know, that one stands out more, I guess. Definitely one of the big ones. I wish I could be more enthusiastic. I'm just tired. Supposedly there's like a more official 1,000-mile marker up ahead. The trail gets rerouted, so it's not actually at the 1,000 miles anymore. It's like a mile or two past. Here's the official mile marker. Okay, 1,000 miles does feel really good. Just took a minute to sink in. It's such a big number. It's hard to even like, I don't know, make sense of that. We did 20 miles today. I am all set up in my tent. I got this beautiful view. Indy's set up behind me. And Jackson decided to push a few more miles. He wanted to go camp up on the ridge, but it was kind of windy and slushy, the snow, so Indy and I decided to stick to the original plan. We just had dinner. Tacos again. What's for dinner, Indy?
We're having mushroom risotto, which has been middling, but we're gonna hope it's gonna be good today.
And yeah, I'm comfy and warm and cozy. Today was okay. It was good. It felt good to get 20. It was definitely easier than the last 2 days. We had some dry trail for some miles, which felt good, but there was definitely still a lot of wet trail, either slushy snow or wet, muddy snow melt trail. So my boots are soaked and my socks are soaked. So that's gonna suck in the morning, but that's just kind of what it is right now. We got 10 miles tomorrow to get to Kennedy Meadows North, which I thought was kind of like the end of the Sierra, but honestly, I don't know. When will it end? I feel like this wet snow shit conditions is gonna last a while. I thought we were gonna be able to send our bear cans home from Kennedy Meadows North, but now I'm not so sure. Definitely sending my ice axe home though. And I'm hoping I got new shoes. Luke shipped me some shoes, but I found out today that it was supposed to be UPS. So I'm not sure if they're gonna be there. But either way, we're gonna get up early and get to town. See you then. At 15, off we go. check. I made it to Kennedy Meadows North. It took over 2 hours to get a ride, but we're here. We had lunch. I'm staying in a bunk room. Got shit everywhere. Need to go shower, resupply, all the stuff. But this place is so cool. I'm so excited to be here. And it kind of does feel like it's the end of the Sierra. Like, sense of accomplishment right now. Even though there's gonna still be snow and shit going on when we get back on trail. But still, I feel really good, really happy. So, that's a wrap on this one. See you on the next one.